Hi, it's JP Murray from the field. Tell you a little bit about a conversation I had with staff last week. Great conversation. Let's set the context for you. If you're an association, your staff's working remotely, more than likely your business model has been disrupted in a number of ways, including the lack of meeting and non-dues revenue. Membership renewal is possibly a guessing game in terms of the rates and how people are going to renew for 2021 and if they will at all. You're going to be facing probably smaller discretionary budgets when you're recruiting new members into your organization. So all of that's going on. So here's my tip. As you're talking to staff, ask them about the culture. Yeah, not the business things. Ask them about the culture, and here's what I mean by that. You may be grinding it out so hard you've forgotten how everybody's doing. What's their mindset? How do they feel about the organization? We recently participated in a study with Heidrick and Struggles. I got to thank Bill Hudson and Julian for allowing us to do that. And it was an eye-opener. We took this survey with our team. Here's what they told us. The fact that we tried and talked about culture in the first place during this time, I think there was upside in that. But secondly, the most important thing to the team was truth, honesty, and integrity with each other and our clients, and that was our highest rated area. So frankly, gosh, if I go down with the ship, I'll know we did things the right way by our team and by the companies and associations that we work with. Where did we rank lowest? Well, that was a great observation. It was in diversity of opinions and thoughts and personal recognition. We had a gap there. And you know what? As I thought about it, they're totally right. The feedback was spot on. In fact, I think I've been much more proactive, assertive, making more decisions, and less collaborative because I've seen organizations be paralyzed. So my default was more action, more activity, more things like that. And I didn't open up the field for them to give me their perspective on a lot of these things. So what are we going to do about it? We're going to have much more open conversations around the company, its direction, and strategy. So I think it's important to include their thoughts there. We're going to continue our diversity and inclusion outreach so we can get different perspectives in our staff and also in our advisory board. And then thirdly, like I said, we've been working so hard moving from project to project, we got to recognize people for their efforts, their commitment, and the things that they're doing on behalf of our clients out there. So it was an eye-opener. In all this stuff that's going on, here's my recommendation to you today. Ask your team about culture first. Hope this is helpful. Good luck.